Okay, let's take this as last example on longitude and latitude, especially last example on calculating distances along the valley of latitude. So let's take this one. So this is one of the Waec question. One of the Waec questions. Okay. Now let's look at this one. K latitude 60° north, longitude 50° west is a point on the Earth's surface. Is a point on the Earth's surface. So just draw your sphere as usual. Draw your sphere as usual. Then this is what? The polar what? The polar axis. The polar axis. So this is the point, the equator. Here is east. Here is what? West. This is the equator. Now the question says K latitude of 60°. This is the latitude and up. So you draw it up. This is 60° north. 60° north. 60° north. And 50° what? 50° west. So this is the western side. Called like this. Western side. This is the point of intersection, which is what? It is K. Okay? Which is K. So it is 50°. 50°. Is 50° west. So you can make use of this place. West. Yes. 50° west. Okay? So what we have, this is the center of what? The center of the small circle. This is the big circle, the bigger circle or smaller circle. Okay? Now, L is another point due east of K. This L is what? Another point. This L is another point due east of K. This is the east of K. So we are going to draw a meridian here. You draw a meridian. Okay? And this point of intersection, you make it to be your L. You make it to be your L. And this is what? This is 50° west. This angle is 50. This angle is 50. And here we don't know this side. So you can make this one to be X. Is that it? So this is the longitude. I guess, and this is what? The longitude at the same time. Now, what's next again? And the third point, N, is due south of K. This is the south of K. Okay, the third point N is what? Is due south of K. So you draw another what? Another latitude. So this is the point. This is the point of intersection of. This is the point of intersection, which is what? Which is N. So you can call this side N. This is N. Now on this ball, on this globe, we have 3 points. We have L, we have K, and we have what? N. Okay. Then what is this? Is the center of the bigger circle. This is the center of the bigger circle. Why this one is what? The center of the smaller circle. So in this case, we can draw another what? Another straight line to join this one. This one. Okay, you draw another straight line. You can make this one to be X, Y, rather. Let me call this one is X because there's no space. You can call this one is what? Is 50°. Okay, good. Then what else again? Now you can join another straight line from here to meet this center. From here to meet this center, another straight line to meet this center. So you can call this one 60°. 60°. Okay, so these are the 3 points that we have on the Earth survey. Now, the one is the question to be considered. And what? N is what? Is due south of K. Then the distance between K and N is what? Is 3,520 kilometers. That is the distance between what? K N is what? Is 3,500 kilometers. And KN, this is KN, is what? 10,951 kilometers. So the question to consider is what? Calculate the longitude of what? Of N. So we have to calculate the longitude of L and what and the latitude of L. We have to calculate the latitude what of L. We have to calculate this Y. Okay. Now let me clean this side. So we just explain to them. So you explain to them that since what? Since since L is due east of K, so it means that both lie on the same latitude. Can you see now? Since L due east of what? Of K, it means that both of them lie on the same latitude. That is 60° north. Okay? Then what else again? We have to calculate what? We have to calculate the longitude of L. So just tell that let the longitude of L be what? Be x degree east. That is, this angle be what? X degree east. Then what is the next thing? What is the difference? The difference in longitude. The difference in what? In longitude is going to be theta is going to be 50 plus x. The difference between the longitude is going to be 50 plus x. Why is it 50 plus x, not 50 minus x? Because both of them, they are on the opposite side. So when both of them are on the opposite side, then you do what? You add them together. Okay? And what is the question to consider? We are to find what? We have to find the longitude of what? Of the longitude of L. Okay? So in that case, we are going to have arc what? Arc KL, which is theta over 360 times 2 pi small r. Why is it small r? Because we are operating under latitude. Okay? But when we are operating under longitude, we consider our r to be what? To be this. Okay? Then what's the next thing? So what is our theta now? Then the distance between KL is what? Is 3,520 kilometers. Then your theta is what? Is 50 plus x over 360, then times 2 times 22 over 7, then times what do we have? What is our r? Our r is what? Is r cos theta. So we have times what? Times 6,400, then times what? Cos what? We have cos 60 degree. Or 60°. Okay? So after that, let's go. So we have this one, which is 3,520 times what? Multiply this one, 360, then times 7 equals to, you do cross multiply. Then this one will give you 50 plus x, 50 plus x, 50 plus x. Then this time this one will give you 44 times 44. Then cos 60 degrees what? What do you call 60 degree? Cos 60 we have 6,400. Then cos 60 degree is going to be 0.5. Cos 60 degree. Cos 60 degree is 0.5. So in this case, let's multiply this one together first and see what we are going to have. Let's multiply. We have 3,520 times 3,006, then times 7. We have 8,870. Is 8 million 870,400. Then times, let us multiply this one together. This one gives us 50 plus x, then times, let's multiply this one and let's see what we are going to have. We have 44 times what times 6,400 times what times 0.5. So this one will give us 140,800. 140,800. So you can divide both sides by this one. So when you divide both sides by what? 140,800. We are going to have 50 plus s, then we have 8,870,400. Then divided by 140,800. So this one we cancel. Okay? So this one gives us 50 plus x. So let's divide it and let's see what we are going to have. We have 8,000. We have 88,704. So we have 704. Then divided by 1,408. 408. So this one will give us 63. Okay. So when you cross multiply, we have s to give you when you collect that time, we have 63 minus 50. So when you minus what we have that is 13. We have 13 degree. We have 13 degree. Therefore, the the what? The longitude of air is what is 13 degree east. So that is the longitude of air is what is 13 degree